Hello, iPaaS developers. So in this video, we are going to see about the properties and variables in Apache Camel. So what is properties? So in each application, we are maintaining the property file or configuration file. So how we configure those property key value pairs in the property file and how to access those inside our Camel route. So that we will see. That is called application property. Then Camel provide two different property variables. Those are all called exchange property, then header property. Then we have another component called variables. So if you want to store any data into some variables and if you want to access later part when in your DSL, so you can use variables as well. Let's see all these things in this example. I'm opening my Eclipse. So here I already have this project. So in this project, so we have that src main Java. This is for our Java DSL, and we have the resource folder. Under that folder, by default, we have application properties. So this property file is loaded as part of the application context by default. So if you want to create property key value pair, you can create in this particular file. So for example, I'm creating E1 is equal to camel. So I created two property keys and assign the values to that. Now I want to create a route. So for that I'm creating class variable example. So it will create by default this class template. So we have to import the route builder component. So I'm importing that. Then we have to extend this route builder and override this configure method. So I extend the route builder and this configure method is added. So inside that I'm creating component, the route for this demo. So I'm using here the timer demo only. So timer demo. Period. I'm giving 30 seconds. Then we can give one property called repeat count equal to 1, which means this route runs one time only. I'm going to take this property value from property file and logging in this application log. So log inside that to call the property key value. So we have to give expression. So this is the expression in Camel to read the property key value. So my property key is key 1. So I'm giving key 1. So this value will be printed. Then key 2. I'm giving key 2. Sorry, I have to give this expression in couple of curly braces. It will read the value from the property and log here. So this is how we have to read the property value from the property file. Now let's let's store this value into some property or variable. So for that, I'm going to create variable to store this value. So for example, I'm creating variable. For that, we have set variable is the component. So here we can give the variable name, then the value. So I'm giving variable name as var1. The value, I can take it from I'm going to take it from the property. So dot simple. So simple is an expression to read the value from any variable or property. So here I can give this property file expression. So same way I'm going to copy paste this to create another variable. Value from the property file. So here only we need to. So now I created two variables and the values assigned from the property. So I want to log this. So to log, I'm putting this log component. So how to access these variables? So for that we have to give dollar variable dot then variable name. So var1, which will print the first variable. So I'm pasting this and giving second variable. That is the example for this variable, to store the variable and read the value from the variable. Next, we have the property. So in the property, we have exchange property and header property. So how to add to the exchange property? So for that, we have to give set property, similar to variable only, but we use the set property. So here I'm giving one, then I'm taking this value. Then I can create another property. Two, taking from two. To log this property variable, so or to access those property values, we have to put under log component. We can add dollar curly braces. So here we have to give exchange property. As I mentioned, it's exchange property. So exchange property dot then property name. Two. This is exchange property. The third one is a header property. So for this header property, we have to put set the header. The same way only. So similar to set property, we are setting set header. So I can copy paste the same value, but I can change the name. So set header one. It is taking the key one value. Then I'm creating one more header. key 2. So how to log this? So same expression here, but instead of exchange property, we have to give headers. Property header property name is header1. So I'm copy pasting header1, header2. So to differentiate this, I'm adding logger, variable. After that, I'm putting exchange property, header property. This one we can add before logging. That's all. So we created variables and we created exchange property and we created header variables and we call those variables and print that value. Now let's run this program and see. So here I'm executing command a1 focus dev. Let's wait to build and run. Because of my system configuration, so it is taking more time to build this project. Let's give some more time. So it is executed now. So now it is printing this value. So this value. So this is our timer route name, timer name. So which is printing here. Then it is showing camel, quackers. These two taken from the property into variable. So variable print from directly from the property file. Let me check this code. Yeah, first is directly from the property file, then variable values are printed, then exchange property values are printed, then header property, those values are printed. So if I go and change the value, so it got refreshed, then it is printing the new value. So now we can see the value is refreshed from the property file. So these are the different ways to initialize variables, properties, headers, and to use those values in your DSL when you are writing integration flow or the workflow. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and provide your comments. If you need more videos, subscribe to our channel. Thank you.